Santa's Runaway Sleigh. As the first coaster at Yesterland Farms, so the one that put this park on the map as an amusement park, this was a stepping stone to Yesterland Farms having the 6th most roller coasters in the Lone Star State. But just how enjoyable is this classic coaster? And is it worth visiting during Christmas? Find out in this review. This classic kiddie coaster from Myler Manufacturing has 9 other clones throughout the United States, with 2 operating in Texas at Cyclone at P6 Farms and Dipsy Doodle at Mainstay Farms. The Santa theming plays into this park's history since it all started out as, and still is, a Christmas tree farm. When they started adding rides, it made sense adding a Santa-themed coaster. The theming isn't as great as newer rides at this park, as you just have a barn-like shed painted red with a Santa on the outside, and trains painted red with mild Christmas theming to look a bit like sleighs. But the simplicity works fine, as it puts one in a mood to enjoy this coaster, but reminds one of the history of this type of coaster. The coaster has a lap bar with a strap belt that comes down to help keep you in place, but does rest above your lap. This allows for quick operations while still leaving one free to be jerked around during the ride, which is one of my favorite parts about a kiddie coaster. This lap bar in particular is different than similar versions as it feels more stiff, like a plastic band. Whether this alters the ride feeling much, I'm not entirely sure, but it could contribute to the overall smoother ride that this coaster gives. After leaving the station, you go up a quick lift hill before dropping down a curved drop. This offers enough lateral forces that you'll be jerked around as you fall down this drop, causing the main sense of forces that you'll feel on this ride. With a quick turn here, it's not able to offer airtime or even laterals in a traditional sense, but you feel like you're being thrown around. This coaster is much smoother here than other models, so you should get mainly a mild airtime and forces instead of super additional jerking around that you'll find on other installations of this type of coaster. The next hill offers a bit more of a tossed around feeling at the top, which kind of substitutes for airtime here, and might even be a little bit of airtime as you sway back and forth at the apex of the hill. The final 2 hills feel like they try to either give you airtime or a nice toss around feeling, but you take them a bit too slowly and smoothly, so the forces are mild down just a bit. Then you go around the track 3 more times before ending your ride on Santa's Runaway Sleigh. Overall, how good is Santa's Runaway Sleigh? This coaster is smooth, and a nice contrast to the other kiddie coasters at Yesterland Farms. However, the smooth nature of this ride makes it not as enjoyable as similar clones, since the jerking around on the drops and the tops of the little hills are the main things to enjoy on this type of coaster. Thus, I rank it just below P6 Farms Cyclone and right above Chai Cow Coffee's Hillside Roller Coaster, which offers a great setting and an enjoyable layout, but doesn't really shine with anything special. Despite my limited praise, I do rank this in the top half of kiddie coasters that I've been on, so it has decent redeeming qualities. How much do you like Santa's Runaway Sleigh? Let me know, and as always, Kapkun Krap.